Hello, everybody. It's my favorite neighborhood INFP, and today I wanted to do something a little bit more fun and something a little bit more enjoyable to me, which is notebooks. Yes, I know. I like notebooks. A lot of INFPs you will meet like notebooks. A lot of other MBTI types, for that matter, also like notebooks. But for those of you who may be surprised, yes, I like collecting notebooks. Not that the notebooks are terribly full of stuff, but I still like collecting them. And basically, I'm going to go over my 5 favorite notebooks. So yeah, I'll start with like my least favorite, and some of these are going to be ones that I created or had influenced in being created, i.e. the artist created it for me and I slapped it on a bunch of stuff and I giggled like a maniac when I got it in. But I'll get to that. My first favorite notebook, not that I've done much with it, it's one of my older notebooks. It's this one. This notebook has been with me for about, I want to say, since, whoa, has it really been since 2013? Well, this notebook has been with me since 2013. Might even be longer than 2013. I don't actually know how long ago I got this notebook. It might actually be older than 2013. I actually think this is older than, yeah, okay, sorry, not 2013. This is a bunch of my old poetry. So this is actually like closer to 2008? Maybe even older than that. It's an old notebook. It's a very old notebook. One of my favorite notebooks, full of poetry. Will likely be even fuller of poetry when I'm done with it. So this is kind of like, it's there. So my next favorite is, of course, this one. This one is, I got this primarily for my D&D stuff. A lot of like the campaign notes that I've been placed in here. A lot of like the attacks and everything that I've put in here, which, you know, can be erased. A lot of NPC ideas I've slapped in here. The reason why it's called Inner Workings and has all the gears is because of all the planning and stuff that comes into creating such D&D stories and campaigns, all of which exist currently in this book, although it could be fuller. But yeah, a lot of them, especially with the first campaign I ran, in this book. Now comes the top 3 books, now that I've gotten away with the bottom 2. These are still my top 5 notebooks, don't get me wrong. But the next ones have risen in rank to be very quickly some of my favorites. And some of which I can't decide and I can't really put into a basic order. So I will start with the one that I had no hand in designing but love very, very, very much. And it is this space-themed notebook. I love this notebook. I believe you can also get this on Amazon, I believe. I'd have to double check, but I do love this notebook. And this notebook is currently being used to hopefully create a poetic epic that I'm trying to write, or at least trying to write the quotes that would be put into the poetic epic that I am trying to place together. So this is going to be based more for like my storyline ideas and quotes and all of that, hopefully to bring me into somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. Then we have the 2 notebooks that I did have a hand in creating, both which I really like. I mean, I love this space notebook. It is definitely one of my favorites amongst the other favorites. It's up there, but these have like a special place because I personally had a hand in making them. One I entirely made, aside from like getting it printed and everything. I designed it and everything. So one is completely my design after following some tutorials, but still completely my design. And the other one is something that the artist had done before she had left. The one who creates the MBTI webcomics, which you guys should totally check it out. It's down below. But let's start off with this one. The I'd Rather Be Dreaming notebook. This is definitely one of my favorites. You can also get in like hardcover and other versions, cups, whatever you want, mugs, whatever you want. The reason is so it's not like super special and primarily made for this, but as a I'd Rather Be Dreaming notebook, it is able to allow me to just place and start writing and just like see where my thoughts bring me and what cohesive story I can put together. I, in fact, do not know what story I am writing in here. It doesn't make entirely any sense to me at the moment, but I am writing a story in here. I don't know where it's going. It is there for the sake of writing and dreaming, hence the I'd Rather Be Dreaming. And hopefully I'll be able to turn it into like a second draft and all of that before it develops into a more coherent and easier to follow story. But the beginnings of it, of me just writing things down and seeing where it goes, does go into this book. And I love it for that. And last but not least is a book I most recently created. It is, so, okay, going back, this is available to buy in the Redbubble and Teespring, specifically more of the Redbubble. The link's down below, so this one is, you'll be able to get this quite easily. This one I recently created. I haven't decided what I want to do with this yet. I only just recently got it in within like the past week or so, and like I said before, us INFPs, when we get notebooks, it doesn't necessarily mean that we've filled up those notebooks, because we'll get new notebooks if we think they look pretty enough or like cool enough or, you know, appealing enough. We're like, oh, that would be a neat notebook to have in the future. And like, I'll be browsing the stores, be going to Staples, I'll be going to Walmart, I'll be going to bookstores, I'll see a notebook or journal or whatever that I like, and I'll be like, I like that, and sometimes I might spend more money than I should have on some that haven't been filled up, because it's not like I journal or anything, because I don't. I've tried, doesn't usually end well. So this one, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with. It is definitely pretty enough. I like it. I'm the one who designed it entirely. So that's another reason why I like this, is because I enjoy space themes, as you saw with the previous notebook. I enjoy space-themed notebooks and sci-fi themes. I just think they look like so pretty. If you have suggestions as to like what I could do with this one, or like what this focus could be, because I've already got 2 notebooks focused on poetry, I've got a notebook focused on D&D stuff, I've got a 2 notebooks full of story ideas, and then now I have this one where I'm going, what do I put in you? And then of course I have like a bunch of other notebooks that have like poetry and other old stuff that are in them that I need to like fill out in some of your basic books that you might have at school. So yeah, those are my top 5. Let me know what to do with this one. If you guys have any ideas what I could start using this for, also available down in the link below if you want to get yourself a copy. But yeah, let me know what you think I should do with that one, because I'm at a loss. With that being said, that has been my 5 top favorite notebooks that I currently own, and likely some point in the future I'll end up with more. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.